Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this July 20th, 2025 YouTube live stream. Welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome, welcome to this July 20th, 2025 YouTube live stream. Coming to you from the war room, straight from the underground. I'm your host, Justin Singh. Talking breaking live. Police officers arrest. Police chief out of Louisiana. We all know how corrupt the Louisiana police are. They're as dirty as they come. Monica, welcome. Ash, welcome. What a great time to be alive. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live stream. I salute all you patriots. I salute all you freedom fighters standing on the right side of history. Stand up, stand by. Never a better time than now to get out and record the police. Always record the police. Always record the police. I can't stress it enough. Louisiana police chief arrested, charged for taking bribes to help illegals get visas, green cards, H-1Bs, all of the above. A group of Louisiana police chiefs and a marshal conspired together for nearly a decade to create fake police reports to help illegals obtain visas, H-1Bs, green cards, all while selling out the American people to deepen their pockets. This is right in Louisiana. Law enforcement officials and the shop operator were charged with 62 counts in a federal grand jury indictment. Charges include conspiracy, fraud, laundering, robbery. All kinds of crimes. All kinds of crimes committed by these police chiefs, by these law enforcement officers. Not by First Amendment auditors. Not by cop watchers. Not by citizen journalists, YouTube creators. No. Louisiana police chiefs. Chandrakant Lala Patel of Oakdale, Louisiana, police officer. Police officer Tebow Onicia. Police officer Glenn Dixon. Police of Michael Slaney. Police officer Chad Doyle. All charged. If convicted, police officers could face up to 5 years in prison for conspiracy, 10 years for visa fraud, 20 years for mail fraud. Patel faces up to 10 years for other insane crimes. Wow. Not a First Amendment auditor. Not a cop watcher, not a citizen journalist. No, Louisiana police officers arrested and charged. We got more. Where is it? Where is it? Louisiana police chief still on the job despite his indictment. Wow. Wife was also arrested in a visa fraud case. So this dirty police chief and his insane Karen wife. Both of them. She wanted in on it. She wanted some of that money. She wanted her cut. This dirty police chief, she wanted her cut on selling out the American people. Selling out you and I, the Native Americans, we the people. It's going on every day. Police Chief Chad Doyle has not submitted his resignation, according to city officials. He's alleged to have created false police reports. Okay, Chandrakant Patel was a businessman, not a police officer. Created the fake police reports for this businessman, Patel, the Indian guy. Wow, the Indian guy was bringing in all these Indians. They're coming in by the billions. They're getting these H-1Bs, these green cards, these visas. A lot of people say they need to end all immigration, legal and illegal immigration. No more H-1Bs, no more green cards, no more visas. These student visas. In Michigan, the University of Michigan, we're reporting from Michigan. There's always handing out these student visas to students from China that end up voting in U.S. in the selections. Got caught, but their vote still counted. It's like, I don't participate in that. Why would I bother participate? Michigan selections are fully fraudulent, fully rigged. I don't waste my time. Now, people can do what they want to do with their time. I'm not going to tell you not to, but I'm not wasting my time. I'll focus my time and energy on other things. Kenneth, welcome. We got police officers fired. Former Spartanburg police officer arrested and charged with insane behavior. Former Spartanburg police officer Ahmad Tyreek Cheeks was arrested and charged for insane crimes. Wow. I can't even talk about that. It's so bad. You can't even talk about it on here. It's so bad. Nobody better come in here and say I look like Putin. How dare anybody come in here and say I look like Putin? Nobody better come up in here and call anybody a frauditor either. What a great time to be alive. We got more cops. Stay with us. More cops on body cam live. Stay with us. We're live. More cops body cam live. Stay with us. Lara from Colorado, welcome. Retro, welcome. Kenneth, welcome. I see y'all on this YouTube live stream, this July 20th, 2025 YouTube live stream. Coming to you from Michigan. Coming to you from the war room, straight from the underground. I'm your host, Just Insane. Breaking live. Police officers arrest police chief. Louisiana police chief still has his job despite the indictment. His wife was also arrested for their aiding and abetting, harboring and concealing precious illegals, selling out the American citizens, selling out the Native Americans. We the people. Not a First Amendment auditor, not a cop watcher, not a citizen journalist. Police chiefs, law enforcement officers getting exposed by the journalist. Probably a First Amendment auditor that exposed it. Shed the light on those cockroaches in that police department. Karen, welcome. Brett Rhea, welcome. Got storms in central Indiana. We got New videos every day. Police officers arrest police officers. Stay with us. We got more. We got video. Stay with us. Body cam. You want to see this body cam? You don't want to miss this body cam. Live. We're going to stay here, try to make sure these cops don't kill anybody. Cops have killed over 800 people so far this year in America. These cops don't even look barely old. Tanis, Peter, Richard. You have rights. Unless you're an illegal, cops have duty to arrest illegals. Kim, hello. Bright Ria, welcome, welcome. Air, welcome. It's good to see you have rights unless you're an illegal. Cops have duties to arrest illegals. Is in here now. Enough to own a firearm, yet alone carry one. Okay, so we have the Jackson County Sheriff's Department out here today, harassing and collecting from citizens of the community. Looks like Deputy Sukovich over there. He's usually a TM unit, traffic management. That's where he focuses primarily on traffic enforcement. He was nothing more than a snot-nosed little punk when he was growing up. Now he's a bully cop throwing his weight around it. Kim says get him out. Abel says power to the ice. That's there. It's in Jackson, Michigan. No, we hold them all accountable. We have to watch our past stream talking about ICE and how a lot of the ICE officers, they're foreigners, they're illegals. I'm seeing a lot of the ICE officers, they don't sound or look too American to me. They look like illegals, foreigners, just like the rest of the police force, military, judges in America. Jake, welcome. Lizzie, welcome. Mark says get him out. You got to be careful because they'll be coming after you. A lot of them I was just seeing talking about the 3 ICE agents and they were all Mexican. One looked Chinese. It's like, where's all the white ICE officers at? I thought they were mostly white officers, white Christian men. I guess not. I guess all the ICE officers are just like the rest of the police force in America. Mexicans, Venezuelans, Afghanistans, Somalians. They're from Haiti. Mostly they're from Israel, dual citizens. Steinbergs. Bernsteins, Cohens, Schimmelwitz, Schimmelstein, Finkelstein, Officer Finkelstein, Judge Finkelstein. That's America now. That's America now. Stay with us. We got more cops. People. Way to go, Deputy Sukovich. Way to go. Do me a favor. Just double tap that screen real quick. Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up there. I needed to double tap that screen. Get this video playing. Hey, Officer Deputy Rug. Stand over there. Are you being sued in federal court right now? Oh. Shame on you. Shame on you guys. Shame on what you're doing. Okay, so Rugi's going through his pockets. Who's this young kid cop?
What's up? You all right? Yeah, I just left the I waited on a second. I waited for the bank. They pulled me over because of my tent.
Okay, so
You think that would give you a ticket for your tent? No, he's pretty straight up with me. Okay, that's good. Yeah.
that's what happens when the camera shows up. This is about police accountability. Make sure nobody's rights are violated. Well, the problem is with their cameras, you can't ever access them. They've got cameras, but they either delete the footage or you can't get to it. That's what they do. They try to put body cameras on to ease public opinion, to think that they're being transparent, but you can't get the video when you go FOIA request it, or ends up deleted. You can't trust cops with their cameras. Okay, so the cops pulled this guy over for window tint. That's just an excuse to pull over a black man. Okay, so we're down here on the Sevenfold. Welcome. Jake, Sarah, Carolyn, Brett, Rhea, welcome. X Justin, you have rights if you're not an illegal. Cops have duties to arrest illegals. Welcome. Rich saves. Welcome. Mitch, Michael, Don, Jake, Jojo. What a great time to be alive. I see y'all in there. Double tap that screen for me. Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up there. We're out on the front lines. Got my twin brother, Jason Sane, out on the front lines here, holding them accountable. Always record the police. Scene of a traffic stop. Got 3 Jackson Sheriff deputies. Pulled over black man for too dark of a window tint. We all know that's just an excuse to pull him over so they can search his vehicle. Violate his 4th Amendment rights, searching his vehicle. The cop went through his pockets. It's time to take action, guys. Take action now. Record the police in your area. Okay.
What does a lifetime warranty mean?
What? Is that an order? Yeah. Is that a lawful order? You want to give me your name and badge number, officer, deputy?
Just send it over there.
What's your name, deputy? Thank you, Deputy Sukovich. If you're giving me orders, I'm going to ask for your name.
Okay.
So I can't walk on this public sidewalk?
We're about to be done, and then you can be on your way.
Well, you're impeding my investigation right now. You're impeding my investigation, Sukovich. I can't complete my investigation because you're impeding it.
Who am I getting sued by?
You want to identify yourself?
Deputy Rogie.
Deputy Rogie?
Yeah, who's suing me? You said I was getting sued.
Sued in federal court?
By who?
I'm not going over your lawsuit with you. You know about your lawsuit.
I've never been served with a lawsuit.
That doesn't surprise me. The rigged system protects their own. You're protected by the rigged system, Rogie. It all got thrown out, huh? You gotta love that. You gotta like that. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen for the little ponytail officer there. Officer Vosters. Now Officer Tucker. She changed her name. Little ponytail. She aged about 40 years overnight being a police officer. She don't look like this anymore. She literally aged 40, 50 years overnight. All about holding them accountable. Cops that get lawsuits, especially the cops that get lawsuits, hold them accountable. You want to record them. You want to show up on those traffic stops. You want that top quality video, that viral video, that trending video. You're not going to catch any police officers arresting any illegals, I can tell you that much. They focus all their effort on arresting the American citizen, the Native American, like you and I, we the people. Like Brett Rhea. Like Sevenfold. All those patriots in here. Speaking of which, I salute all you patriots coming in here, joining us here on these YouTube live streams. I salute all you freedom fighters standing on the right side of history. Stand up, stand by. Defending and protecting rule of law for current and future generations, now and forever. Here at Freedom News Now. The Truth, welcome. Eric, welcome. Monty, welcome. Says they're never held accountable. There's a lot of those virtue signalers out there. That's why America's in the trouble we're in right now, is because a lot of these weak men out there, these weak men that failed to stand up, failed to defend and protect your civil rights, your constitutional rights for the greater good, for America first. It's always America first. None of this foreign nations first. We're done with that. We're tired of that. It's all about America first and the Noipers. Labor stars. Cops only here to protect the state and the establishment. Good point. Just me, welcome. What a great time to be alive, Tony. That's right, the truth. No more money to them. No more money, not another dime. To fund what's going on in these foreign, insane endeavors. Try to dance around what we call it. Diane, welcome. We got more cops. Stay with us. If you guys want to see this little blonde bimbo police officer, she's always got at least 2 police officers flanking her anywhere she goes. Now she works up at the courthouse and dresses up, and she works as a detective, sitting on stakeout, spying on houses, lets her hair all down and dresses up like she's a regular citizen. She sits out and spies on American citizens, spies on the American citizen to arrest them, take them in. She's arrested a lot of white Christian males for failure to pay child support. She's never arrested one black guy for failure to pay child support. She's never arrested one illegal for failure to pay child support. You know, think about all these traitor judges. And if you go before that judge, ask that judge how many warrants that judge signed for illegals for failure to pay child support. Yeah, we're always exposing the DEI hires here at Freedom News Now. You'll never see a single DEI hire here at Freedom News Now. I can guarantee you that. That's one thing you'll never see is one single DEI hire at Freedom News Now. Down with diversity. Take diversity off the resume. Take diversity off the qualifications. Never again. Stay with us. We got more cops to expose. We got Louisiana police officers arrest. Breaking live. Police officers arrest police chief. Louisiana police chief took bribes to help illegals get visas, H-1Bs, green cards. Breaking live, July 20th, 2025. A gang of Louisiana police chiefs and a marshal and a shop operator conspired together for nearly a decade to create fake police reports so hundreds of illegals could obtain visas. Wow. H-1Bs, green cards, selling out the American people. These law enforcement officials and the shop operator were charged with 62 counts in a federal grand jury indictment, including conspiracy and fraud. Wow. Not a First Amendment auditor, not a cop watcher, not a citizen journalist or YouTube creator. Police chiefs in Louisiana selling out the American people, selling out the Native Americans, we the people, for their precious illegals. It's not just in Louisiana. It's happening right in Michigan. We've got some corrupt judges in Jackson, Michigan, D12 judges. aiding and abetting, harboring and concealing their precious illegals, allegedly. Allison Bates Stein, the judge, and Judge Michael Clarence Stein, the former DA, prosecutor, judge, or DA Jerry Jew Zinkowitz running the show. It's like, where's all the, you'd think entire rule of law, the system in America is built off Christian rule of law. You'd think the highest authority, the chief officer, the judge, you think the judge would at least be a Christian, not a Zionist, not a Judaist judge, not a Muslim judge. That's part of the problem with rule of law in America now, being completely destroyed. We got a Spartanburg police officer arrested and charged. We got a Jackson police officer out of Michigan. Former Jackson police officer pleads no contest to DV of his baby mama in front of Judge Allison Bates Stein. Wow. Jackson, Michigan. Former City of Jackson police officer accused of DV of his girlfriend. No longer on the force. Police officer Jonathan Deb Sack pleaded no contest on all counts. Wow. His baby mama set him up. Called 911, called 911 on him, and then didn't tell him and kept the phone, his mobile phone going while she was going through his phone. She probably learned it all from him as a cop. It backfired on him. He showed his girlfriend all his tricks as a police officer. She used them against him and got him hemmed up in a jam, and he got convicted. They still let him off on a sweet deal. He was armed while DUI, whipped his old lady with his sidearm, all while under the influence. And they only hit him up with just driving while under the influence and DV. None of the DUI while armed, none of the assault with his whipping her with it. I mean, come on. Wanda, hello, welcome. I've really been getting I appreciate all the female support. Been getting a lot more females coming in here, watching our live streams. Really been boosting our numbers up there. I appreciate all you females coming in here, watching our live streams, the top G of the 1A audit community. I'm your host, Justin Sane, with Freedom News now. We got more videos. Stay with us. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? I think I'm tired of that you have rights unless you're an illegal. Cops have duties to arrest illegals, crying constantly in my... Thankfully, it looks like he got deported with the rest of his precious illegals. I appreciate all the moderators in the chat. You see, if you see any illegals in the chat, any of them crybabies that want to sell out the American people to protect their precious illegals like that, you have rights, sell out. Don't hesitate to deport them out of the chat. Yeah, so if you like those videos about some of those jails, those prison videos, holding those prison guards accountable. Those prison guards where all they do all day is count black guys all day. One black guy, two black guys, three black guys. These turnkeys. Could you imagine being a turnkey at a jail? All you do is look up black guys' rear ends all day for a living. They're not arresting any of those black guys for failure to pay child support to their 15 kids with 10 different baby mamas. That's only a white Christian male crime. If you're a white Christian man, don't fall for that scam. The system works against you. Focus on your future. Focus on your career. Focus on your wealth. Build that first. Build your physical strength, your mental strength, your spiritual strength. And get out there and protect your culture, protect your people. Rise up, stand by. You're already being replaced, being erased. I see it right here in Michigan. The population decline and bringing in all the illegals. Here come all the third worlders to replace you. Bright Ria's holding the record. Sir, welcome. Sure are a lot of crybabies in here. Sure are a lot of insane Karens and Darrens. The truth hurts sometimes. That's just the way it is. Member, welcome. We got a lot of groypers coming in here. Noipers. Supporting the live streams. You guys think they'll get any justice out of that? Obama, Comey, Brennan? Your national intelligence director just came out with all that intel saying how the Obama White House allegedly conspired against Trump in 2016 for several years to overturn the will of the people. It seems like pretty big news, but they keep rehashing all these things everybody already knew, and nothing's going to happen to them. Same thing with the Epstein, all the Epstein files. Nothing's ever going to happen. You're never going to see nothing from it. Definitely never a special prosecutor. I say never a special prosecutor ever again. That's the biggest scam on the American people, the biggest waste of money. These special prosecutors. All it is a waste of time, gives the media, gives the politicians in D.C. something to lie about to the American people. Waste their money on. Nothing ever happens. Never again another special prosecutor. You're not going to get any indictments on the Obama White House and all those traitors to America around him, just like you're not getting any Epstein files. But in the end, though, you still this administration's the one you still got to support them. Still got to support Trump, right? I know all you guys in here are still supporting Trump. You got to support rule of law, right? You know, economy first. I'd like to see mass deportations. You're not getting that. But I guess anything's better than the way it was. The other side, I'd never participate in any side, but it doesn't mean you can't like the guy. No files. They keep bringing up all this old things. No one cares. Stay with us. We got more police body cams. Stay with us. It's breaking live. More cops. Breaking live. Okay, so we may get contact.
Yep, I'm right back. Sir, could we have a talk for a minute? I know it, sir. Can you explain to me why you're video or recording when there's no recording inside the building? Can you give it just a reasoning, sir? It's okay to record out here, but there's signs that say you can't go in there and do it. So can you tell me why you were violating that?
You don't want to talk to us at all?
Guys, I need you to double tap that screen for me. Double tap that screen for me. It's real easy. Just double tap it. Watch the magic happen. Let's get those likes up there. We can get more people in here. Makes it better for everyone. Let's break the matrix. Breaking the matrix. Game over, matrix.
I mean, this is really pretty simple, man.
I can let you guys know I'm a citizen journalist.
Okay.
I'm gathering content for a story.
Okay.
Gathering a few pictures.
And that's fine. But we normally have procedures for when you come inside the building,
Right.
and record stuff. You got to set up to come inside. Outside the building's fine.
Okay, I can remain outside the building.
Okay.
Yep, but we do need do you have your ID on you? Because the issue is when you were recording inside of visiting, that's against our rules, and now you're going to have to be banned from inside the building. So we do need your ID. Okay? Do you have that on you, sir? Is that a yes or?
I'm going to disengage from this conversation.
Okay. So
Unless am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained.
Okay, so I'm free to go?
Yeah, you're free to go. So you don't want to give us your ID? Yeah, so these two sergeants here, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, these twin eggheads just got done doing cavity searches on 25 black guys. They just got done counting about 150 black guys. locked up in their facility. That's all they do all day. Turnkeys. Turnkeys counting black guys. 1 black guy, 2 black guys, 3 black guys. They want to come out there and mess with my twin brother, Jason Sane, for exercising his rights. He's not a black guy. They want to try to violate his civil rights.
I'll call dispatch.
Sir, we really do need to glance at your ID just so we can update our paperwork to not allow you in visitation without permission.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Well, you were actually violating some of the inmates'
I'm doing all
rights
right. Hey, can you
by
have a
taking
seat?
Could
the
I,
camera in there over here.
Could I get your name, officer?
Sergeant Hamilton.
Sergeant Hamilton. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sergeant Hamilton.
Now, could I get some cooperation from you and be able to see your ID? Because I'm cooperating with you, sir, and trying to work with you. I'm just asking for your ID.
All right. Thanks. See ya.
I want to ask Tweedledee and Tweedledum here how many illegals they locked up today. How many illegals they locked up today? How many illegals you lock up this week, this month, this year? Officer Bacon, Officer Ham. How many illegals you lock up? No, they focus all their effort on arresting the American citizen. That's where they get all their money from. Where their jails for profit, prisons for profit comes from, off the backs of the Native Americans, the American citizen, not the precious illegals.
Like I said, man, we're trying to be decent with you. It's just.
Could I get your name,
I'm sure you
Sergeant?
Yeah, my name's Sergeant Galt.
Thank you, Sergeant Gall.
Okay, can we have your name?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
No, at this point, we're just checking on you because it's obviously not normal to be filming the government complex, and it's a security issue. That's why we're asking. So can you answer my question? Do you or do you not have your ID on you? Is that a yes or a no? I'll tell you what we can do, sir. If you're not going to answer my question, I can detain you.
Okay, at this point, if I'm not being detained, I'm just going to be on my way.
So you're going to leave then? Is that what you're telling me?
Am I being detained or am I free to go? If I'm free to go, I'm going to finish my photography work and be on my way.
Okay, and how long is that going to take? Because if it's longer than like the next 5 seconds, then you're going to be detained.
I'm going to be on my way here. I'm going to disengage from these guys. They said I'm not detained.
All right.
They're both armed. Both these officers are armed.
And the same thing goes for the front of the court complex, okay? You hear me, sir? You can't bring any type of recording device inside the building as well. Okay? Okay.
Okay, here's a nice Calhoun County.
Why you were violating?
You want ads that drive results. That's why we built Roku ads.
Stay with us. We got more cops. Stay with us. More cops. Hold tight. More cops looking for American citizens to arrest. More cops looking for Native Americans to arrest. Stay with us. Breaking live. Police officers arrest police chief live on this July 20th, 2025 YouTube live stream. We're back. We're back. Talking breaking live. Police officers arrest police chief. This July 20th, 2025 YouTube live stream out of Louisiana. Louisiana police chiefs took bribes to help illegals get visas, H-1Bs, green cards for illegals, selling out the American citizen. It's not just in Louisiana. It's going on all across the country. It's going on in Michigan. We got these radical activist judges that want to sell out the will of the American people, sell out the American people for their precious illegals. This case is in Louisiana. A gang of Louisiana police chiefs and a marshal and a shop owner conspired together for nearly a decade to create fake police reports to help hundreds of illegals obtain visas, green cards, H-1Bs, mostly of which being, I believe, Indian, of the billions of Indians from India, from the Asian continent, Asian Pacific. Law enforcement officials and shop operator were charged with 62 counts. Charges include conspiracy, fraud, robbery, more fraud, laundering. All the deep in their pockets. The police chief's wife just got arrested. She got arrested as well. But get this. The police department still hasn't fired this cop. He's still the police chief. Do you think you can believe him when he tells you and the media tells you that, oh, it's not a problem with it in the entire police department, it's just a few bad police officers? Well, their police chief, if he's the police chief and chief criminal facing 62 counts, how's he still got a job as the police chief? How can anyone have faith in him performing his duties under color of law, following rule of law? You can't. Sir, welcome. Brett Rio, welcome. Stacy. Member. What a great time to be alive. Dan, Deldang, David, Vernon, welcome, welcome. What a great time to be alive. I salute all you patriots. I salute all you freedom fighters standing on the right side of history, joining us on these YouTube live streams. Never a better time than now to join the First Amendment audit community, cop watch community. It's happening where Brett's at. Stay with us. We got more cops. We got a police officer fired, a Spartanburg police officer arrested and charged. We got a Jackson police officer arrested, charged, and fired. Please, no contest. Fired police officer from the city of Jackson Police Department. Police officer Jonathan Deb Sack, now fired. Please, no contest to multiple charges. Getting let off the hook. By Judge Allison Bates-Stein. They still protect one of their own. So much for this judge protecting females and all out for the females. Brad Ria, thanks for those gifted 5 Freedom News Now memberships. Appreciate it, Brad Ria. Thanks for that support, my friend. The top friend. One of those top friends. Consider becoming a member here at Freedom News Now. Join the Team One Army. Become a freedom friend. One of the freedom friends. Holding them accountable. Keeping them accountable. It's even better. You get to make those trolls cry when they come in here. The illegals that come in here and cry when they're as they're getting tossed out, getting deported by ICE. You get to watch them cringe with every membership. You get to watch the thin blue liners cringe. The tyrant cops cringe with every membership, with every support for us here at Freedom News Now. Got to keep those cops accountable out there. Where you're at, Brett. They'll be coming for you, Brett. They'll be watching for you. Got to stay on them. You got to record them. Got to be careful. Be smart while you're doing it, though. Don't get yourself hemmed up. It can be easy to get yourself hemmed up, so I'd be safe. There's been people talking about the 1A drama. I don't think I'm going to talk about much of that today or any of that today. Well, you could talk a little bit about the LIA, touch on that, the Long Island audit. I didn't touch on that much. I could finish up, wrap out the ending here, the surprise ending, talking about LIA and the breaking live news. Police officers arrest police chief. Will Long Island audit get accountability? Will the Connecticut State Trooper Sergeant Brian Fahey, will he be held accountable? Will he get arrested, charged, convicted? I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't count on it. It's looking like it turned out about how I said it was going to turn out. He's making a lot of money off of it, thousands of dollars, getting a lot of clicks, a lot of views, and push his channel up over 1 million subscribers, bringing a lot of attention down on the Connecticut Highway Patrol, protecting this corrupt, dirty cop, criminal cop, it appears. Sergeant Brian Fahey. They're all conspiring together, all those police officers. Steinberg was the first one to show up, and then police officer Finkelstein, and police officer Shimowitz, and police officer Juzinkowitz, and police officer Cohen. It's like, do you think he's going to get a fair trial? He's going to go in front of a Judge Steinberg? You think he's going to get a fair trial? I mean, good luck finding one Christian judge in America. You'd think you'd have to be a Christian judge to be the chief arbiter of justice in America, overseeing the Christian rule of law. Our entire system is built off of Christianity, Christian rule of law. That's part of the reason why rule of law is being so destroyed in America, because of the lack of Christian judges, of these judges' benches being packed, these courthouses being packed full of Muslims, Zionist judges. female judges. A lot of it has to do with the female judges. Now it's like 65% of the judges in America are female judges. Get them out. It's time to restore rule of law in America. Dolly, welcome. Iron Man, welcome. Iron Man says feminism ruined the country. Yeah, it's still going on today. Feminism is just disguised under right-wing feminism now. You got the likes of that. Who's that one swimmer out of Kentucky, that giant female out of Kentucky that was crying constantly because she had to swim against a man pretending to be a woman? Riley Gaines. She gained fame and popularity out of being a right-wing feminist. It was all great for her. When she was reaping in all the accolades and all the awards and getting hailed and put on a pedestal all through high school for competing against boys and beating the boys in high school because she's built bigger than all the boys. She's built like a dude. Riley Gaines. And then finally she goes to Kentucky. She gets to compete at a college level in swimming because she's built like a giant dude. And then she finally has to race a real man in college and she gets beat. Not even a real man, a man pretending to be a woman. She gets beat and then she wants to cry, become an extreme right-wing feminist. Riley Gaines. I'm not falling for it. I'm not having it. I'm not listening to it. She's raking in all the accolades, all the getting put up high on a pedestal during high school. And now it's all good then when she's beating all these boys in high school. She's built like a dude herself. But once she goes to college, oh no, now all of a sudden she's got to be this extreme right-wing feminist. I mean, there's left-wing feminists and right-wing feminists. She's a extreme right-wing feminist. Probably it may be worse. Rich, welcome. Theorist, welcome. David, welcome. Gary, or Brett Ray. What a great time to be alive. I love all the positive support. I love all the positive comments. We got more video, more police officers. Arrest police chief. Tasha Lynn got that membership from Brett Rhea. Says thank you for the membership. To Brett Rhea. Appreciate you. David says, do you think Trump's restoring rule of law? He's got a long way to go. I think he's attempting to. Definitely think he's attempting to. In some instances, I guess you could say. There's a new rule of law in America. It's a new day, a new dawn in America. We may have to establish a new rule of law. But yeah, the Long Island audit, going back to that, Long Island audit's arrest. Long Island audit, he's Sean Reyes. He's a Mexican guy. He's a Mexican black guy, and he went there with this. I think he went there with a real African from the Congo. Took him with him to the state trooper's house, Fahey, who's Long Island Audit has a history with and a past with. And he went there to interview him, showed up to his house as a journalist, allegedly, to get a story, to ask him questions about all this extra overtime money he's getting that he believes is unjust, I guess, that he shouldn't be getting this much money. It's probably not just him. It's probably other police officers, but he's exposing this particular cop. He's got a bone to pick with him, Sergeant Brian Fahey. So he looked him up, went to his house, Long Island Audit. This Mexican black guy, Sean Reyes, went to the state trooper's house with this looked to be a real African straight from Somalia, straight from the Congo, from Haiti. And they went there as journalists to record and ask questions of the state trooper. And the state trooper went back in the house, came back out with his sidearm and at his side and backed him out of his driveway, backed him off his property, got up in his face. It was pretty bad, but then the journalists, the Mexican black guy, Long Island Audit, the Mexican black guy, and the real African, the other black guy with Long Island Audit, they both got arrested. They got arrested once all the police officers, Finkelstein, Steinberg, Schimmelwitz, Bernstein, Cohen, Wolf, once they all showed up, it was game over for the black guys, for the journalists. Of course, they were getting arrested. Trespassing on a cop's property, 2 black guys, that's not going to go well. That's not going to go so well for Long Island Audit. 2 black guys showing up on a police officer's property to ask questions. And he found out. He found out real quick. Once the thin blue line, the IDF soldiers showed up from the Connecticut IDF soldiers showed up and arrested the 2 black guys. Long Island Audit and the real African that was with him from Somalia, I believe, or the Congo. But yeah, I thought I'd report on that. Doesn't look too good, I don't think. I think once it gets to court, I think he'll probably be found guilty of something. They're not going to arrest the police officer. The police officer's not going to get fired. These 2 black guys went to this white cop's house, state trooper's house. I mean, how do you think it's going to go? I'm sure probably there's a lot of other people that if you got 2 black guys showing up to your house, you're going to be pulling out your 2A and getting ready. You're going to be prepared. If you're not, then there's something wrong with you. You need to be prepared. I'll tell you what, if there's 2 black guys trespassing on my property, roaming in, real Africans, you don't know how it might turn out. You got to protect and defend your property, your culture, your community, your people. That state trooper has a right to do that. So, yeah, probably not much will happen to that, to the Sergeant Brian Fahey. He'll probably get away with it like he always does. The thin blue line will protect their own. You got these corrupt police unions that all they do is got a team of pit bull lawyers. All they do is defend and protect bad cops, dirty cops, tyrant cops, 24/7. We got to get, I see the administration, Stephen Miller, come out saying, bragging about 150,000 illegals have been arrested and deported already. That's not near enough. 150,000 out of 100 million illegals. I want mass deportations in America for America first. I want millions of them. With every illegal that gets deported, the price of energy goes down, the price of fuel goes down, the price of housing goes down, the price of food goes down. We're going to get ready and wrap this video up here at Freedom News Now, talking breaking live. Police officers arrest police chief on this July 20th, 2025 YouTube live stream. Talking police, cops, law enforcement, police officers, Leo, law, legal, live PD, cops. First Amendment audits, best ID refusals. Breaking live, police officers arrest police chief. I want to thank all you viewers, all you supporters. Thank you, Brett Rhea, for those memberships, for gifting those 5 Freedom News Now memberships. Consider joining here at Freedom News Now. Become a Team 1 member. Never a better time than now. We're going to wrap this video up, and that's all for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe for police accountability, civil rights education, YouTube videos, and I'll see you on the next one.